This is a League of Legends Twisted Treeline gameplay by myself. We'll hit play here. I am Amumu. So Amumu is a tanky AP sort of character, really good at stunning the enemy and just draining them of their health. So Twisted Treeline is a 3v3 map. It's a lot of fun. I've actually been enjoying playing this quite a bit. It's primarily the only thing I'm at right now. And that being said, there is opportunities for you guys to game with me. I'm actually looking for some people to join me in this. So in the description, I'll actually include a link to have you guys join League of Legends under my name. I guess they have this like buddy share system. So look at Heimerdinger coming in here. He's like, he face checked the brush and our whole entire team was sitting there waiting. So it was a pretty good start. Twisted Treeline. One of the things, they just changed the maps, so it's pretty cool. There's these altars that we have to go after. Those altars give you gold bonuses. They also give you ability power and attack damage bonuses if you get both of them. But early on we like to stack the brush like we're doing here, trying to get that early advantage because this side is closer to theirs. So we are trying to secure this one right away, and we got that one early kill. Kills in this game, they give you a ton of gold, so it's really nice to try getting out to an early lead. That way you can snowball into the late game. And Syndra here is pretty much done for because we switched bushes, so that was kind of cool. Like originally we were in that one bush, but we decided to switch, see if we could change it up a little bit. Now we're still, the altar unlocks at the 2-minute mark, so we want to hang out here. Like I said, I am tanky, so I'm going to stay up front here and take this damage. I noticed it didn't really hurt me that much, so while this thing's charging up and locking, I'm just going to sit it out and block it so my team doesn't get hit. And it actually pays off here at the end, even though I'm getting pretty low. You'll see how it turns out. Jace is a little bit annoying. He's got a lot of long-range poke. Heimerdinger is pretty much pointless in this match. So I saw Tristana. Tristana's our AD carry. She's a little bit squishy. She was taking some damage, so I decided it's better for me to die here than either of those two. So I wanted to just stall them as much as possible. However, Tristana does sneak a kill. We only did get one out of this, so we died twice, and we got one kill. However, we have a 3-2 lead already, which is nice. And let me can I bring up the items? Actually, you can see them here at the bottom. So for Amumu, I'm starting out with a Philosopher's Stone. The new Twisted Treeline gives you more gold to start out with. Philosopher's Stone will just help me get even more gold. It's difficult for me to last hit initially, so getting that extra gold over the long run will be helpful. This probably isn't the best lane matchup for Amumu. Syndra has some nice long-range poke. Amumu has to get up in their face all over the place, and you'll notice my health getting chunked like crazy. But I do have health regen and mana regen on, so eventually it can come back, and it's not that big of a deal. I'm just trying to right now, after those kills and assists, I have some extra gold in there, so let me switch over to the gold. So my goal currently is I have 649. My goal is to get another roughly 825 so I can get another gold per 10 item, which is the Heart of Gold. So I'm trying to hang out here as long as possible, trying to get as much last hits as I can. That way, even though I am low in health, when I go back, it's going to be worth my while for shopping. And my build, I usually go for resistances early on. And the gold for 10 items, and then I'll start going into some more AP items. So as you can see now, let me switch over to my gold. I do have 825, even though I'm low in health. I'm going to go back, I'm going to get my Heart of Gold. Heart of Gold right here, so I do have an extra 200 health, makes me a little bit more tanky, and I get more gold per 10. So now I'm pretty much set on those type of items, and now I'm going to start building some more like magic resist ability power. But first, I notice now with these two items, and I see how much damage Syndra is actually doing to me, I realize I can probably press her a little bit more. So So whenever she's standing inside this blue little circle of my tiers, a little bit of damage happens all the time. So she's getting a little confident, but notice her mana bar, this little blue bar here. She's out of mana, so I'm going to charge her now, and all she can do is rush, run away. I exhaust her so she can't get away. She's trying her best, but my tiers are wilting her down as we go, and I get that kill on her. So now I'm pretty much set. I got, I think, 2 kills. Yeah, let me check here. Yeah, so I got 2 kills, 1 death, and 2 assists. My golds is stacking. My team's doing decent. We're 4 and 3, so it's overall not too bad. I did notice that since I got that kill, we want to go back down here and lock up the altars. So anytime there's not a lock on here, you can stand on it, and you'll notice that there's a ring of light that goes around. Jace is trying to hurt me, but once again, I got those tanky items already. I got my health a little bit higher. He's not going to do much to me. So I wasn't really concerned about him poking me down. If the whole team showed up then, yeah, I was screwed, but Xin Zhao and Tristana were down here already, so they could have stepped in. But notice how I'm always front line. I'm just, his hits are barely doing a thing to me, so I'm not really that concerned with it. Like I said, if you guys do want to game with me, Jaegerbomb, 2 L's, as always, just like the YouTube name. I have that, and there will be a link in the description, because I know... Oh, this is epic. So I get crushed pretty much almost to death. I hit level 6. Level 6 I can go back in and stun their whole team. So there it is. Stun them. We got 2 kills out of that with me and Xin Zhao. Really low. So that was a really cool trade. That probably set the tone of the game right there, those 2 kills with us being so low. If they would have got them, would expect them to start getting better items, but they didn't. So now we pretty much have this game in hand, and from here on out, we pretty much just destroy them, and it's awesome. So back to the thing. You guys are more than capable of joining this. It's free to play, even though it's probably the most money I've ever spent on a video game, but it is free to play, and I say most money I've ever spent. So what they do is they give you a couple characters in the beginning that you can use and play, and they're good and everything, but this game gets addicting. And what I like about the whole free-to-play concept is that they're not charging me to play something that I might not like. It's my choice, and I currently am enjoying this game a lot. I'm sorry I haven't brought you any videos actually in a really long time. I've been busy with work and everything like that, but I think I can start putting some more vids up. But next week next 2 weeks I'm actually going to Missouri. I got a stream restoration project that I got hired to do, so I'm going to be doing that, so that's going to be cool. But look at this, we're team fighting really well, and we got an 80 carry Tristana. She can pretty much burst down all the damage. Xin Zhao's an 80 bruiser. He does some pretty good work in this game. And then I am an AP tank, so we got a good mix of everything. Here comes another team fight. Look at me, lock on to the main damage aim, get them out of the fight, and we destroy them. So, and while we have an advantage, we always want to take their jungles. So jungles are neutral buffs, or neutral enemies that we can kill, get gold. And you'll notice me staying around in the middle a lot, like I just roam around. And right here we're trying to set up a gank on Heimerdinger. We thought he was going to come through the brush. He didn't, so we're going to call him out this way. And I get my stun radar out. Xin Zhao just annihilates this guy. And now Jace is just like, oh shit, what am I going to do? And stupidly, I turned off my Curse of the Sad Mummy. I turned off my tears, and he got away with just a little bit of health, just enough to kill Xin Zhao. So that's all my bad. I am sorry. I screwed that one up. But overall, we got the kill. We got the advantage. We're winning 11-4 in kills. But in case you guys don't know, this game is not about getting kills. Minutely it is. But the ultimate objective is to destroy the base. So let me show. So this is their enemy base. We want to kill this thing. And we got to work through a series of towers and minions in order to do that. So that's what we're shooting for here. So let me lock back onto Amumu, which is me. I was going to back out, but I noticed that they had 2 guys grouped up here, and Tristana, like I said, is a little bit squishy. I did something stupid here. I didn't see Syndra coming in. I stunned their entire team. We do manage to pick off one. We do manage to pick off Heimerdinger. But Tristana's now like shit out of luck because she like I said, she's squishy, so she's just trying to hightail out her. Xin Zhao's trying to come save her. He does a pretty good job. Got the knock up. Tristana probably should have left at that point because he had it covered, and somehow Jace escapes. He escaped. I don't even know. He must only have like 5 or 10 hit points left. And in the chat, which you can't see, they were talking about that. How did he get out of there? But overall, not too bad. We still kept our lead, 12-6 now. We have like a 2k gold lead, so that's even better. And I just continue to farm. So anytime our lanes are pushed, and by pushed I mean you see our blue minions, anytime they're around the halfway point or beyond, and we have one person in each lane, I like to go and farm the neutral creeps, farm in the jungle, until they get closer to our tower. Because in the new twisted tree line, it's very tricky. Like if you go past this halfway point, you're in danger of getting ganked. You're in danger of the enemy team coming up to you and destroying you. So you don't want to be like where Jace is at right now. You don't want to be here because you have so much distance to run back to your safety that it makes it really difficult for you to actually survive. So once again, see, here's what I'm talking about. When they get close to our tower, I don't want it to get too close to the tower that the tower kills them, because if that happens, I don't get any gold for it. So I like to get right up in their face, and I can take that damage. Some characters can't, but Amumu, he's okay for that, and I can stand there and get all the farm I can possibly want. So notice I'm always just like roaming around the middle, trying to make my presence known, trying to cut off and protect our squishy people. So Jace thought he could take me here, and like I said, I'm tanky. Jace has a little bit of health, and he usually can, but I feel like I came off positive in that exchange. So now I push the minions to that tower. Notice he's only getting some gold out of this. If he can last hit it, he's doing a really good job last hitting, but that's the goal, is to push it back far enough that he doesn't get those. But since they're there, I'm going to come and get into my jungle and just keep farming up, get some more gold. Currently, item-wise, I have my sorcery shoes, so every magic damage I do is actually penetrating into them a lot more. I still have those GP 10 items, the gold per 10. I have armor now, and I have a lot of health. So I think I'm building towards an abyssal scepter, which gives me more magic pen. And I'm just trying to get enough gold so I can get that. I have 1,800. I think I needed 20 or 2,000, something like that, before I could get that item. So that's what I'm working towards now, just farming up, pushing in as much as I possibly can, but being safe at the same time. I don't want to ever... So I see Syndra there. Syndra might not be able to kill me one-on-one, but who knows where her team is, so you never really want to push past until you have full support. So I must have enough money now. Yeah, I have 2,000 gold. I must have enough to go get my abyssal scepter. I believe that's what I go for now. What did I get? No, I went with Sunfire Cape. That's right. To make me even more tanky. What's nice about this is that it does magic damage in an area around me. And those little flames that are coming out, you can't really... Oops, I don't want to see Tristana. Yeah, there I am. There's Amumu, the Curse of the Sad Mummy. Look at him. I like him though. So these flames, they pick off people. So now watch this. This is one of the coolest things. So my team's taking damage. We were like pushing pretty nice. But I'm going to come in, bandage toss, whoop, stun their entire team. Oh, get the kill. Jace managed to escape with just a little bit of health. But now we got numbers here. We got 3 people to 1. We got a 16-6 lead again. We are just working our way, and since we have a man advantage, Xin Zhao's going to go and lock our altar, or lock their altar, so we can get even more advantage. So the altars, if you look down here in the bottom left, it gives us 4 gold per kill if you have 1, and now that we have 2 of them, we get 4 gold per kill and attack damage and ability power. So that just makes us even nicer. So here we go again. Xin Zhao's in trouble. I'm the tank. So I'm going to try stalling him off. He sees that I'm sticking it out. I can tank it out. He comes in. Jace once again somehow manages to get out of there. But I stupidly went back into this. This was dumb. I should have never done that. But we both managed to get out alive, and no harm done. And we drew their focus down here. so Tristana can come up here and just free farm. But what you'll notice is that I think they actually make their way up there. I'm not sure. But I pushed our minions all the way to the edge. Now I'm just coming here. Oops. I don't know what just happened. Okay, there. Oh, I didn't know you could tilt the camera. That's kind of cool. Let's watch it from this perspective. So, that was weird. I'm sorry, that actually threw me for one. But once I got their minions past this halfway point, I went back to our base, our creeps, and farmed away. So I'm going to let those two take the lane, because I'm capable of destroying these neutral monsters really easily. So I do that. That's actually really cool. We can't do this in the game, so that's why I'm like playing with it right now. See, I noticed that up here, we got a whole bunch of minions, which is the ideal opportunity. I put out my tiers, throw it down, and then I don't know why the camera switched, and then take up all that farm. So I'm collecting gold like crazy. If you come down here, I have 114 kills on creeps. So these are creeps. 114 kills. Each one gives like 20 to 30. So I'm well ahead in gold right now compared to everybody else. And our team, we're up 5,000 gold almost. So we got a pretty good advantage. And that's going to help us pretty much in the later games. And this game, I am not even going to spoil it. It's a pretty epic ending. Not really. It's pretty lackluster, but I did well in it, so I wanted to show this to you. And matter of fact, I think the game ends pretty soon anyways. Even though we don't kill this thing, the team actually forfeits. And it's coming up pretty shortly because we overwhelmed them. So after a while, there's a point where a team can't come back, and we're really pressing into that right now. So I think one more kill or one more team fight when we destroy them, and they decide to quit. And I think it's right here. Yep. So we just won. So that is League of Legends. Like I said, if you want to join League of Legends, it is free. You can join me. I'll put a link in the description about how you can join on my thing. And I think I get bonuses too if you guys join. So that'd be kind of cool. So this has been Jagerbomb. It's been nice talking to you. Sorry I haven't been on in a while. I'll be back. I'll talk to you later. Peace.